Good evening everyone, welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officer Saturday 24/7. So welcome to the channel and let me know how are you all, and also let me know in the comment section as audio video both are okay, are we good to go. So let's start the session. As you know, every day we are discussing the particular unit, and from last two sessions, it means yesterday and before that, we have done the certain advanced questions on your module A. If we talk about the module A, so module A you have all total 11 units. So we have done all the units individually. We have discussed all the units individually, as well as individually we have discussed the basic questions there, and we have also done advanced questions on the same. Anna, we have done the advanced questions on the same. And when we talk about the advanced questions, it means what? It means we have done certain statement based questions, the lengthy questions, the pattern we have used in the advanced questions, the same that have been asked by IIBF in May 2023 or October 2023. So according to what level of paper IIBF is asking, we have already practiced that, and we have also done the basic questions so that you will have idea like what kind of understanding is required to cover the subject. So we have done both, and today as well we are going for the module A, and again I have taken certain advanced questions for all of you. So those who are joining the session first time, or those who are who have seen this channel for the first time in this particular session, so I would like to inform you all that these are the sessions which will be helpful for your JAIIB May 2024 paper, as well as the CIB sessions are also going on. Your bank promotion exam sessions are also going on. The certificate exam sessions are also going on. So the Officers at 24/7 channel is a channel where you will find solution of all of your query regarding JIB, CIB, bank promotion, certified exam programs. So this is particular Achiever series is particular for your JIB May 2024. For those candidates who are looking for the English medium content, it means they want content in English, they want explanation in English, so these series are helping them. So we have already done 13 classes on this. As I have told you, in module A of IFS, we have 11 units. So till 11th class, we have discussed individual topics there, individual unit 1, unit 2, unit 3 we have discussed. And then in your 12th and 13th class, we have started your advanced questions. So you can see these are 11 units of your module A. So we have done 11 classes individually on each unit. Then in 12th class, we have done advanced questions practice. In 13th number class, we have also done advanced questions practice. And today, as you can see, this is the 14th number class. We are going to discuss here the advanced questions again. Okay, so let's start the session. Acha, if you want to join regular session of your subject of IE, IFS and PPB, so these sessions are going on Monday to Saturday, only on Officers at 24/7. The English medium IE, IFS session will be there Monday to Saturday in this evening 7 p.m. PPB sessions will be there Monday to Saturday in the morning 6 a.m. So we are starting our day with the PPB session that is happening in the morning, and IE, IFS will be available in the evening. Okay, now you can see we are going to discuss module A advanced questions. So let's start with the first question. It is asking like which among the following index helps to understand the growth of various sectors of Indian economy. So we are talking about here that which particular index talks about the growth of various sectors of Indian economy. So when we talk about sectors of Indian economy, mainly there are 3 sectors of Indian economy, that is primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector. In individual session, I have told you also that these 3 sectors have been divided by CSO for the calculation of country's statistical data, right? But here when we talk about the growth index, it means you have to find out what is the inflation going on in the different sector, what manufacturing sector is doing, what textile sector is doing, what software sector is doing, what electronic is doing. This kind of calculation when you have to do, and you have to find out what growth is going on. So that will be your IIP, that is index of industrial production. That is what it is index of industrial production we are talking about. So this is the growth of various sectors of Indian economy. This is what? This is the growth of various sector of Indian economy will be calculated with the index of industrial production. Because when you talk about WPI, it calculates the inflation, it calculates the growth at the wholesale level, where the consumer will not be a participant. The wholesalers, it means your businessmen, your firms, your entities will be there, not the consumer like us will be there. In consumer price index, the retail level inflation will be calculated. It means very obvious, when consumers like us purchasing goods and services from the shopkeeper, that is the retail market. Residex is simply an index which talks about the housing inflation. It talks about what? It talks about the housing inflation that is managed by NHB, National Housing Bank. Okay, the National Housing Bank is your what? It is development financial institution. So the right answer for this question will be index of industrial production. It is actually a volume index. It tells us how much production have been done. It tells us about the production level in the different sectors like mining, manufacturing, electricity, etc. So the right answer will be your C option. Clear? Right answer will be your C option. Now, next question we have here. Acha. Next question is asking here that Bharatmala Pariyojana, India's largest infrastructure investment program with more than -billion, presents the most attractive investment opportunity in roads. So as we know, infrastructure and social infrastructure we have as a chapter. Infrastructure and social infrastructure, we have that as a chapter. And when we talk about infrastructure, the social infrastructure is the responsibility of Government of India. To build the social infrastructure, this is the responsibility of Government of India. And in the Bharatmala Pariyojana, it is India's largest infrastructure investment program. Okay, it is what? It is country's largest infrastructure investment program, that is Bharatmala Pariyojana. It collecting India like never before with the help of Bharatmala Pariyojana. Okay, we are introducing economic corridor under this. We are having economic corridors. We are having inter-corridor and feeder route here. The national corridors efficiency improvement will be done. Broader roads or international connectivity will be provided. Coastal roads and port connectivity will be provided. Greenfield expressway will be introduced here. Apart from that, balance NHDP works will be boosting here. So all these are the part of Government of India's scheme, that is Bharatmala Pariyojana, that's helping us out to provide different ways of road connectivity at the national as well as at the international level. And for that, how much amount of fund have been released? It is more than $100 billion. So your right answer will be C option. It is more than $100 billion. It means the right answer will be your C option. Okay. Now, next question is asking here. Okay. This is the next question. Next question is asking here about the PSL. So you all know about PSL. PSL is what? Priority sector lending. When we talk about PSL, these are those sectors which according to RBI and Government of India, they need improvement, they need development. So those sectors which according to RBI and Government of India, they need improvement and development, those sectors have been defined as your what? It have been defined as your priority sectors. So we have total 8 priority sectors. The certain new areas have been added by RBI under the PSL. So PSL scheme was introduced in 1972, in which 8 sectors have been given, and 8 sectors will be given a targets of certain targets, and sub-targets will be given to these 8 sectors. So this is what we're talking about. The question is asking RBI revised PSL guidelines on September 4, 2020 by including bank finance to startups up to -rupee. So now startups are also a part of priority sector. Under the startup, these startups will be able or they are eligible to take loan under the PSL. But how much loan they can take from the PSL? It is up to 50 crores. So startup is the recently added sector in the PSL, and in the startup 50 crores loan will be provided. How much loan? 50 crores loan can be provided. That is the revised guidelines of PSL given by RBI. Okay, so here the answer will be your C. Do remember, startups now are the part of your PSL, and how much amount? 50 crore amount will be given to startup. Okay, next we have a statement-based question which is asking, read the following statement carefully and choose the correct option in relation to the topic globalization and its impact in India. So what is the impact of globalization? What actually the globalization is that we have to cover. So first is saying statement 1, The advent of globalization caused significant changes in the Indian economy's economic policy, production, consumer behavior. So globalization has an influence on its culture as well. The entry and expansion of foreign investment in various areas propelled the Indian economy's development even far further. Okay, second is saying that the following the 1992 reform, the average growth rate of Indian economy was much higher than in prior decades. Decades means a period of 10 years. Export were regarded as growth engine and many new technologies were implemented which boosted productivity in the long term. Okay. Third is saying the effect of globalization includes increased per capita income, better employment opportunity, far more options for customer. Globalization opened up the new option for agricultural export. It promoted India to consider mobilizing large investment in the sector for farm mechanization and commercial farming to compete in the global market with Indian agricultural goods. So now the question is, which of the following statement is correct option in relation to the globalization and its impact on Indian economy? Okay. Okay. So if I talk about the first statement, it is saying the advent of globalization caused significant changes in what? In India's economic policy. This is true. It have been seen because not only in economic policy, production, consumer behavior, everything have been changed. Because in liberalization, you have introduced a lot of relaxation in the rules, regulations and restriction. In privatization, the management, control and ownership have been transferred to the private sector from the government of India. So this have been done and it has changed the Indian economy's economic policy that used to be made earlier, but now a lot of relaxations have been given in the trading system as well as in the production, as well as the consumer behavior have been changed now because consumer have more options now. After the globalization, after the privatization, consumer have lot of options like from where consumer wants to have the services. It's very obvious. When we talk about banking sector only, now a lot of banks are there. All the banks are providing same services, right? Deposit, withdrawal, lending, check clearance, demand draft, locker facility, etc. Every bank is providing same facility. So consumer is going with the better customer services. Like the bank which is providing me better customer services, which is resolving my issue very easily, listening my problems and etc. There the customers are going. Now it doesn't matter which bank is public sector, which bank is private sector. Yes, there is a certain attachment with public sector banks because we have this kind of trust in us, like whatever happens, the government bank will be there. No loss will be there. We will have our money back from the government banks. But yes, but if we talk about that, what happened is private sector banks are providing the same services as the public sector banks. So people are ready to have an account in the private sector bank. So competition have been increased and consumer got a lot of options now. So the consumer behavior also changed. Globalization has an influence on its culture as well. Obviously, when we are doing globalization, it's not only we have started foreign trade. Globalization means we have increased the dependency and interaction within like cross-border transaction of goods and services, of culture, of skills, of knowledge, of resources, of labor, of everything. So obviously it have impacted our culture. Then the entry and expansion of foreign investment in various areas propelled the Indian economy's development even further. And this is also true. If you remember, I keep saying in this chapter that because of the globalization, service sector have got maximum benefit comparative to other agriculture and your manufacturing sector. So this happened. So first statement is true. Second is saying following the 1992 reform, the average growth rate of Indian economy was much higher than the prior decades. Export were regarded as the growth engine and many new technologies were implemented which boosted productivity in the long term. So can we say the statement 2 is correct here? No, we cannot. Okay, now apart from that, effect of globalization include increased per capita income, better employment opportunity, more options for customers. It opened new options for agriculture export. It prompted India to consider mobilizing large investment. This is also true. Farm mechanization is important, or commercial farming have been introduced to compete the global market with Indian agriculture goods. All are true. These all are what? They are true. It means the third statement is true. First and third is correct, but the second is incorrect. So the option will be first, second correct, no. First, third are correct, second is incorrect. It means right answer will be B option. Right answer for this question will be B option. Okay, so this is how we have to find out the statement based questions answer. Until and unless you have full knowledge about the topic, you won't be able to answer the statement based question. That's why I keep saying to you that focus on the conceptual understanding. Now next question we have in the form of match the following. Next question we have match the following. So in the match the following, we have 4 sectors here: primary, tertiary, quaternary, quinary. Acha, also remember, I have discussed this in the individual session as well. Today I am also telling you here. When we talk about sectors of economy, the CSO divided Indian economy sector into 3 sectors: primary, secondary and tertiary. Clear? These are the 3 sectors we have: primary, secondary and tertiary. But when it comes to the other sectors, quinary and quaternary sector, from where they came, these are the subsectors. So primary sector have 3 components: agriculture, forestry, fishing. The secondary sector have 4 subsectors like construction, manufacturing, quarrying, mining, etc. That will be there. And the 4th will be utility, electricity, water bill, etc. These are the 4 subsectors of your industrial sector. You can call it a secondary sector. The tertiary sector also have 2 subsectors, and that is quaternary sector and quinary sector. So these are the subsector of tertiary sector. So do remember, mainly there are 3 sectors: primary, secondary and tertiary. Primary have 3 components, secondary have your 4 components, and or we can say 4 subsector, and tertiary have 2 subsectors. Okay, now you have to match which of the following is which. So when it comes to the primary sector, what is primary sector? Primary sector is simply a sector where you collect the natural resources. That's your primary sector. So here we have option primary sector which collects the natural resources, and the option will be also known as knowledge sector. Acha, the knowledge sector we call to the quaternary sector. Quaternary sector is the knowledge sector, so third will be your 1. Okay, quaternary sector is what? It is simply your knowledge sector. This category includes activities like teaching, research and development, so third will be 1. Now second is asking for the sector includes all those economic activities where there is the direct use of natural resources. It means the first have the second statement match. Now the third statement here is this sector include all the economic activity that produce services such as education, healthcare, banking, communication and so on. So these are the service sector. These are what? These are the service sector. So remain will be this. So second, third, first and fourth. Acha, it is written as a B, C, D. Okay. So B, C, A, D. B, C, A, D will be right answer, and the B, C, A, D, it is first only. Okay, it is first only. So simply primary sector is the sector where we are talking about the natural resources. When we collect the natural resources, that's primary sector. Tertiary sector which provides services to the consumer. If we talk about quaternary sector, that's the knowledge sector that covers teaching, research and development, etc. And quinary sector is the idea behind the economy. Hana? Quinary sector is what? It is the idea behind the economy. The top decision makers. Hana? It is the highest level of decision makers in government and in companies. So the decision makers are the part of quinary sector. Okay, so right answer will be A option. A. Now next again we have one of the match the following question, match the following relation topic: economy till 2008 and after 2008. Okay, so first is 1951 to 80, 80 to 90, 2008 to 2021. So now first is saying the growth, the 2008 growth euphoria had led to the widespread belief that the, this is A, this is B and this is C, because we have options in the B, C, A form. So the 2008 growth euphoria had led to the widespread belief that Indian economy was decoupled from that of the developed world in the days following the Lehman collapse. So Lehman collapse is what? Global financial crisis. Hana? Lehman collapse is what? It's a global financial crisis, and when it happened, the global financial crisis happened in 2007 and 8. It means the third will be your A, 2008 to 2021. Okay, now second. India's growth rate was slow during the first 3 decades after independence. In 1978, Professor Raj Krishnan coined the phrase Hindu rate of growth to describe the slow growth rate of Indian economy. And this is what Hindu rate of growth have been represented as, the slow growth rate of the economy. Okay, Hindu rate of growth is what? Slow growth rate of the economy. And it happened in the earlier years. It means first is your B. The first is what? B, and it means the second will be your C. So B, C, A will be the right combination, and it have in the option B, C and A. Right answer is 1. Okay, right answer is your A. Clear? This Hindu rate of growth is important because it have been asked in the last paper. Now, next question we have in front of you. How do big private companies contribute in the development of a nation? How do they contribute in the development of the nation? First, by increasing productivity to the country in the manufacturing of industrial goods. Second, by providing private hospital facility for the rich. Third, by increasing the demand for their products through advertisement. Fourth, by increasing their profit. So how this big private companies contribute in the development of our country? So what they are doing? They are simply increasing the productivity of the economy in the manufacturing of industrial goods. This is how they are helping us. They are producing more goods and services, then they are providing more jobs to the people. They are increasing the per capita income, the national income of the country. And that's how they are making us developed. Okay, now next. Consider the following statement. First, Niti Aayog Vice Chairman will get Cabinet Minister's rank and pay. Second, members of Niti Aayog will be of the rank and status of ministers of the state at the center. Which of the following statement is correct about the Niti Aayog? So about Niti Aayog, what do you think which statement is correct? A, B, C or D? About Niti Aayog, which statement here is correct? And the both statement is correct. Both the statements are correct. Actually, the vice chairman will get the cabinet minister's rank and pay. And the members of Niti Aayog will be at the rank and status of ministers of state at the center. So this is true. Right answer will be your C. That is both the correct statements are. Now, next we have which of the following statement is correct about Niti Aayog. First is saying the aim of Niti Aayog is to enhance cooperative federalism in the country. Second is saying the Prime Minister of India is the ex officio Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog. Then the financial stability report published by Niti Aayog. So what do you think? Which statement is correct about Niti Aayog? The correct statement. So the Prime Minister is the ex officio Vice Chairman. No, the Prime Minister is the Vice Chairman. So the second is wrong. Financial stability report do not publish by RBI. It is not published by Niti Aayog. It is published by RBI. So only the first statement is correct. It means right answer will be only one, that is B. Niti Aayog do have an aim to enhance cooperative federalism in the country. It means what? Niti Aayog wants all the states, all the union territories to come together and work together. That's what the Niti Aayog wants. The right answer will be your B option. Okay. So this was all about your JAIIB May 2024 IEIFS Module A. A little advanced questions we have discussed. So those candidates who haven't watched the earlier sessions, do make sure you check all the sessions which are available on Officers at a 24/7 YouTube channel. Playlist is already there. You can go and check the playlist. You can you can watch the playlist sessions there. Okay. And apart from that, you can have what? You can simply work on conceptual studies. How? By joining the Achievers batch. So in the Achievers batch, you will be getting conceptual live classes. The recording of those live classes will be available 24/7 with you. The PDF of live classes will be available. Apart from that, topic wise test will be available, full length mock test will be available, ebook will be available. Ebook will be different from your class PDF, है ना? So that if you want to revise in a summarized way, you can do that. This is all the benefit of your Achievers batch. Mahapack will have all the benefits of Achiever batch, plus it will have your all upcoming batches, like in future revision batch, power pack batch, case study batch, whatever batches are coming for all the subjects of your JIB will be added in the Mahapack. Plus, it will cover your mini and Maha marathon. That will be different from what? That will be different from your what is going to happen on YouTube before your paper. So this is the additional benefit in Mahapack you guys are having. So how to enroll? First of all, do download the 24/7 application. After downloading the application, just go to the home page. Okay, and go to the exam category, that is JIB, CIB. Then you find JIB May 2024. Click on the view all option. When you click on the view all option, all the batches will be in front of you. This is your Mahapack. This is your Achievers batch. Individual subject batches are also available, right? Now, how to enroll? Just click on the particular batch. Do read all the things. First, check the offerings of the product. How to check the offering? Just go scroll down the page and click on the package includes. What it is, you will find it. The study plan is available in this batch. 2 subjects have been already started. That is IE, IFS and retail banking. Then click on the buy now option. If you use this code, it will give you 75% discount only. But for more discount, just use the code Y496. Click on the apply option. And when you apply, you will find 77% discount here. But 1% additional discount will be available. If you use the same code on the application, you will get 78% discount, 9-month validity by using this code. 2 subjects already started. The next 2 subjects will be starting soon in this particular batch from this week only. So the process to enroll in the Achievers batch and Sankalp batch and Mahapack and individual batch, the process will be same by downloading the 24/7 application. Okay. After doing that, you can enroll yourself in the batch. Apart from that, if you want to join the regular YT sessions, for that you have to subscribe the Officers at a 24/7 channel. Press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. By joining this channel, you will get all the information about your upcoming batches and everything will be available on a single platform here. Clear? So this is all for today. If you have any doubt in today's session, do let me know in the comment section. Apart from that, if you have any kind of doubt in the earlier sessions, you are watching recording of the session, do comment your doubt in the comment section. I will check your comment and answer there. Otherwise, I will explain that in the next class of yours. Okay, so do make sure you keep asking your doubts, because until and unless you have clear understanding of the topics, you won't be able to practice. You won't be able to answer these conceptual questions. And this is what the paper is going to be. So be very careful that I have to cover the whole subject with the conceptual study. Okay. And to join IFS classes for English medium sessions, you have to join at 7 p.m. Monday to Saturday only on Officers at 24/7. So let's end the session here. See you all tomorrow in the morning at 6 a.m. for PPB principles and practice of banking session. Okay. So thank you everyone. See you at the next class.